Howdy folks, Zach Smith, Plant Dude. Hey, when you look up in your tree and you see bare twigs, okay, there, and check it out, over there and over there, that is a sign of stress, okay? It's not stress right now, it's stress that happened a while ago. The tree will be reducing its leaf canopy to mirror what's going on in its root zone. So if the root zone is full of disease or roots got cut or things aren't thriving, and I'm looking at this lawn thinking this is probably a combination of over and under watering, because I have the bright green coloration of Poa annua, which is super water loving weedy grass, and then I have these big dead spots and bare patches of drought stress, which is just poor irrigation uniformity. That's all this really is. Then you've got probably some waterlogging and root rot in here, and this magnolia is not stoked on that. Magnolias in this heavy clay soil we have here around the San Francisco Bay, they're not always super happy in that environment. But here, like this liquid amber is not doing well, and liquid ambers can be pretty tough to kill. Possibly similarly, I would look to the roots. A lot of times when you have problems in the canopy, I like to look to the root zone, because really this is where the meat and potatoes has happened, and this is where the plant is really living. Consider your plants more roots than top. If you really care for the root zone of your plants, the top will take care of itself. The diseases that you see that come up on the leaves are often because something's wrong in the roots. This is the digestive system area. If you had your intestines, stomach, and all that stuff on the outside of you and covered with dirt, and that dirt was being irrigated and fertilized, how well would you be doing, right? That's the thing. A plant's entire quote-unquote digestive system is happening in this mixed media environment with all of nature's goods and bads. And in the forest, there's a balanced ecosystem. There is no sprinkler system. There is no lawn. There's just lots and lots of detritus, which we would call mulch. And in the landscape, we're trying to make all this pretty, right? But that's not that pretty. Of course, we're in autumn, so we have leaf drop coming, but this is not the result of leaf drop. That right there, that's branch tip dieback. You can see this tree has got branch tip dieback because the tree is retracting like an old person. It's getting shorter, but it's not that old. So it's early decline, okay? That's what I always have concern when I see green and brown spots in a lawn. We have terrible irrigation uniformity, which means we've got mud and disease and anaerobic conditions coupled by areas where probably more ideal moisture levels in here for a tree, possibly. It's all speculation, folks, till we dig a hole and we go get our hands dirty in that dirt. Can't just look at it and assess, except we have signs, right? Signs and symptoms.